But you thought you couldn't hear me and stuff. It was all an illusion. Well, I hope you can hear me. I'm just going to pour myself a beer into this weird glass just to see if it actually works. So how is everybody doing? And welcome to. Oh dear. Welcome to Monday, which is the look at this cool glass that I got. It's a Scullington. It's a Scullington that. It's from Dead Man's Finger rum, but like you only get shots of rum. So I assume this is if you want to be really silly and mix it with Coke, because you shouldn't ever mix rum. Honestly, what's going on? Just drink it with a bit of rice, maybe. That's about it. Right then, let's have a look. I'm just going to slip into the Facebook chat. I can't. Well, if people on Facebook, someone on Facebook says, Facebook user, they said hello. In fact, Judge, you can be my Facebook lookout person, so you can sort of say hello to them and tell me later who it was. Unless, I wonder if I can do it like this. Oh no, I'll not bother. It's going to mess me live stream up. So hello, Facebook user, whoever you are. Hope you do. Oh, it's Simone. It's me, Simone. Hey, Simone, what are you doing on Facebook and rather on YouTube one? You playing with my noggin. So let's have a look who's here on this wonderful Monday. Hang on, let me have a drink. Look. Oh, I need to fill it up a bit. We've got a couple of quizzes, and we've got one of them that was put together by a community member. Oh, and obviously I'm drinking Old Speckled Hen because that is the only drink that someone on this channel should be drinking, isn't it? So let's have a look. We've got Matt here. Greetings, Matt. I hope you're doing well. How's your staff, and are you paying them well? And we've got Pingu Concord here, who is, he's here, and he says, lick like, live life, have a break, have a Kit Kat. That's a good tagline, actually. Should use that on something. Barry's here. He says, good afternoon from mid-Missouri. Good afternoon, Barry, and I hope you're doing well. I'm here, and I said, greetings, folkies. Who else? Robbie's here. Well, hello there. And Rob's been driving. Oh, I can never remember which of your videos are live and which are members only ones. I'm not going to tell you what Rob's been driving. But I did see something on Rob's, on one of your videos, Rob, that you're considering lowering Penny. And I think that is an excellent idea. I think that is a truly excellent idea. Matt's got come up with a good jingle there. It's a quiz. It's starting as soon as he's had a whiz. It's Simon's quiz. Yeah, I've changed my mind. I don't like it. And cars you don't see anymore has had car issues. His 45 has decided to break down on the way home. So hopefully it's not something too bad. Soup Sorcerer says, yeah, soup. And I'm good, Matt. Thank you. Jimmy Quinn is here. Hi, Jimmy. Hope you're doing well. And Skick is here. Greetings, Skick. Oh, so Simone's very tired. She's laying down on the sofa. Well, I'm good. That's a good thing to do. Being tired and laying down are quite good combinations on there. Being wide awake and laying down is a terrible combination. And being at work and tired is a terrible combination as well. I've had 2 Red Bulls today. One of them before 10 this morning. That's how tired I was. Cars you don't see anymore. I'm not sure what's up with my 45. I put my foot down a bit more than usual on the slip road onto the motorway. Excuse me, but it's a CVT, so rarely gets over 3,500 RPM. So I was hardly ragging it. It started chugging a bit. Ooh. Chugging drivetrain wise or chugging engine wise. What happened to What happened to cup a soup with croutons? I'm sure one of them we tried had croutons, didn't it, Matt? I need to do more soup reviews. I've not done one for ages. Oh, and then Cause You Don't See Anymore said, and then eventually cut out completely. Okay. And Ujudge just confirms what Simone is saying. Thank you, Ujudge. Cause You Don't See Anymore, it'll crank, but won't idle and runs rough as a badger's arse. I mean, it's probably, I don't know. It's difficult diagnosing things from a distance. I mean, if it's running running rough, you just go through the normal checks, isn't it? Make sure it's getting sparkies everywhere. Yeah, there's not really much you can check other than sparkies and fuel and air. And assume it's getting air. Sounds like you've broken the throttle cable. How much did you press it down into the floor? Dick Dastely's here. Good evening, Dick. Hope you're doing well. And Matt says, well, now you've sung it, you're committed. I should be. Way. Because You Don't See Anymore says, accelerator works, but seems like a fueling issue or maybe the dreaded head gasket. It'd be weird for it just to suddenly do that on a head gasket fail. It's normally just leaks oil and water together or out somewhere else, or at least you can tell it's blown something because you can hear it. Ross is here. Evening, Ross. Hope you're all right. And he says, early morning to you all. Well, early morning to you as well, Ross. And then Barry asks quite a personal question. He says, is there creamy-like stuff on the dipstick? And does it smell kind of fruity at the exhaust? Well, I mean, it comes to everybody eventually. Well, actually, it stops coming to everybody eventually. It's normally... he's on about his car. Okay, we'll move on from that. Soup always makes things better, though. That is true, unless it's engine soup. Asda everyday soup. Now, because Pingu's put that, I have to play this.
Asda everyday tissues. For when you need a tissue every day.
There you go. That was just for you, that Pingu. Pingu says same thing happened to his 216 CVT. Might be the O2 sensor, says Barry. I had one of those go on me once. It was a shit to sort. Okay, it was a pain to sort out. Me like mature cheddar. Where does that come from? What's Julie talking about cheese for? What the hell's going on? Stop hijacking my chat about cheese. I'm not talking to you. She's not answering me. Rude. So rude. Oh, she just said sorry. I don't know whether you heard that. It sounded like this. Sorry. That's what Julie talks like. Bonjour, je suis française. It's right, isn't it? No, she's not answering anymore. Right, where did we get up to? Cause You Don't See Anymore says, my dipstick isn't creamy tonight. Well, that's good. Barry says, there's no cheese on my knob and my exhaust has never been clogged. Well, that's good. Rob points out a good question. Could the 45 have an STD? Well, we've seen some, haven't we? We've seen 75s, we've seen minis. What was the other thing we saw that got STD? Oh, what's going on there? Ujudge says, Trisha, sorry I missed your hello earlier. Hello to you. I missed that as well. Hello, Trisha. Hope you're doing well. Matt says, if Batman's such a great detective, how come his partner's Robin? Oh, dear. Ugh. Terrible. CVT with an STD. That's double trouble. Pingu says it could be a crankshaft sensor or fuel problem. And then Matt confirms by saying I could do a grilled cheese. Oh dear, Barry. If you download a movie in Jamaica, does that make you a pirate of the Caribbean? Oh, no, Judge confirmed. This is how she talks. Bonjour. Well, a piscine. And then Facebook user says Subaru have STIs. They best get tested. This is very true. Oh, I assume it's Simone there. And I've managed to get to the bottom of the comments there quite quickly. Oh, I haven't. Oh, yeah, I have. Oh, it's all going mad. So, yeah, I hope everybody had a good Monday. We've got a couple of quizzes lined up for today, or we would have if I'd have bothered logging in beforehand to get to them. As you may see, I've put the little the thingy like where is it? There. That thing there, that's the web address that you need. I put the web address there. How cool is that? There. Can you see it there? That's the web address that you need. Oh, there's three of you in Facebook chat. Blooming heck. So, let's have a look. See what these Kahoots are all about. Come on, Kahoot, load up, you little bugger. Oh yeah, little bugger. So I've favoured it to dums. Oh, thank God for that. I thought I'd lost it then. So we've got two. We've got one created by our very own Sir Dick Dastardly, which is I've gone through question 20 is a doozy. Question 1's actually got the same. It's got a Mini that's got the same wheels that mine had on it, and then I've got another quiz, which is UK logos, and you've got to say what logo or what company they're for. So I will put it out to you, good folks. Would you like the BMC, BL, and Austin Rover cars quiz first, or the UK logos quiz first? And while you're thinking about it and answering, I'm going to address Skik's comment there. So Skik says, "Nice bike for you, Simon." That's me. Would be a 76 to 78 Honda 404. Now you say that, Skik. My dad had one of those. I can't remember what year it was though, but it had chrome mudguards on it. Well, he did have afterwards. He had plastic ones when he got it. It was red. Pretty sure it had spoked wheels on it. Yeah, but it was a nice bike, that 404 Super Sport, I think they called them at the time. But yeah, I won't mind something like that. Pingu says, "I've been working on French vehicles for the past 3 days, so plenty of cheese and baguette for me." Good old Pingu. Dick Dastardly says he wants the logos quiz. Well, you don't get a vote. Because you don't see anymore, says BMC, etc. Oh, Richard Denton's here. Let's have a look at what Richard Denton has to say. Richard Denton says, "Busy doing a ceramic coating, and I got high spots. Hang on, sorry, you what? Busy doing a ceramic coating, and I got high spots. Hang on, sorry, you won't know what I'm on about, Simon. Bet you never done a ceramic coating on your Rovers." This is very true. I haven't. I haven't needed to. Dinosaur Dad says Rover logos. Matt says, "I built 2 Lego Speed Champions last week. Does that count as mechanical engineering?" Of course it does. Of course it does. Not if it's Technics. That's true. Engineering stick, man. Only if it's Technics is what Cars You Don't See Anymore said. Please, no food quizzes or cooking stuff. There are none of those things tonight, Barry. Oh, of course you are at Technics level, Matt. Technics level, raw, for God's sakes. Technics Lego is not that complicated. The last thing I built, I'll show you. Oh my God, I'm going to die. I'm going to get crushed by a box. I didn't die. I didn't get crushed by a box. Oh, this is dusty. I'll show you that side instead. This. It's got like a working little gearbox type thing as well, which has got a weird little mech on it, and it's quite cool. They did take ages, but you could definitely build that if you wanted to, Matt. They're not hard. Although part of the gear select mechanism relies on rubber bands, which isn't the best. And Simone says she's here now. Good. We can actually see Simone's logo and everything. So we can make sure she's not hiding, pretending to be someone else. Barry says he's not built anything Lego in 30 years. I've got some sets that I bought that I've never even built up that I need to get rid of. And now it's coming up to Christmas. I should put them on Facebook Marketplace or Fleabee. Someone says, hi, trying to stay awake. Well, hopefully this quiz will keep you awake. It certainly kept me awake. And Rob says, rubber bands equal Volvo CVT from the 80s. I think they're all like that. Although, and I need to test Codfather again once he's less leaky and use the sports gearbox thingamajig, because Pingu forgot to tell me about that. I assume is it like push the lever forward and it goes up and back and it goes down a gear, or is it like the step speed but with a gear lever basically? I guess is what I'm trying to say. Where are we? Richard Denton says, why, what's wrong with you? Give yourself a challenge. Dare you? Now I've ceramic coated the Civic, but no, I don't need. I've only got one Honda at the moment, one Rover at the moment. The other one's in a garage. Lego is quite an enjoyable way to pass an evening, and that's true. Oh, and Simone says the grabby claw thingy arrived today. Thanks, I'll try and remove the bolt tomorrow's. Fingers crossed it works. If not, it's just fun. It's just a useful thing to have, and a fun thing you could, like, I don't know, pick George's biscuits up and like feed her dreamers with it or whatever. That'd be cool. Because you don't see him, says, I never used my up and down thingy on my CVT. Scared I'd break it. Ironic. Oh. Skit says, have you thought about classic two-strokes? To be honest, Skik, I ain't got money to spend on any bike project, but I think the next thing I get will be a bike project, and it'll only be once Jenny's done, so it's going to be sometime. Well, I was going to say sometime middle of next year, but Jenny might be done by end of this year if I get her back in time. But yeah, I wouldn't dismiss a classic two-stroke. I do fancy something quite oldish though. Yeah, there's a few things that I'd probably go for. Something without fairing for a start. Oh, I've said before, I quite fancy one of them Velocet things that look weird. Pingu says sports mode is high revs and manual selecting gear change up and down. It's tray weird. It sounds good. Right. So a couple of you said the BMC quiz. So we'll start with that one. Oh, I can't get my words out tonight. Sure, let's get this party started. Sure, it's once it's loaded up that screen, I'll share it with there. And then you'll be able to see pin number. And once you can see pin number, you'll be able to log in. You should be able to put a thing on it. Oh, look, there it is. I can see it in all now. Look, it says waiting for players. That's you guys. Yes, Simone, you need to get a holiday to. Well, you can go to Sheffield if you want, but we live in Barnsley. I've told Simone she's quite welcome to come and stay in our house. I would even get rid of these seats out of here so she could actually use the bed that's there and move everything away. So she'd have a nice room. Honestly, you get rid of these. Yeah, we need to arrange that. That'd be cool. And then I can take Simone around to all the carry places around here, and we can go to the yard and meet Mustard and Bote if it's on a Monday, and we can go to Motorist, see who turns up there. We'll do a little Hooked on Classics / Smashing Pistons meet up. We'll see Rob on the way down or up or whatever. Loads of stuff can be done. A whole week of fun. How easy is it to drink out of your Halloween-themed glass? Asked a judge. It's quite easy. It's like a hipster glass, really. It's like got a jam jar lid part on it. So it's you can use the eyeball sockets to put your thumb in. It's not bad. And Simone asks a question, and everybody should answer it. Weird question. Would anybody like to see me test Fizzy Pop on my channel? I guess that's the thing with all the celebrity YouTubers. We're always looking for the next big content. And I've thought about doing like review stuff. Well, I've done soup, haven't I? So yeah, I'd go for that. I'd watch Simone testing Fizzy Pop. Oh, now then, Barry. There's a new Airfix Avro Vulcan that I want to get hold of. I'd quite like one of them. Yeah, I'd quite like one of them. Pingo answers you there, Simone. That'd be the Red Bullocks. Dick Dastler says, I'll play, but the answer's in the last possible moment, so I won't get many points. Oh, for the BMC thing. And Juju says, yeah, Simone is totes welcome here. I visualize your glass with a milkshake in it and a straw. And rum. A rum milkshake. Oh my God, is that a thing? That must be a thing. And Matt says, I like poop. Pop. Sorry, Matt likes pop. Right, up to now, we've got un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept. Nerf. We've got Nerf people in there. They're all made of Nerf. So I'm going to start the quiz when this gets to 25. So you've got chance. Oh, we've got 10 people in. So when this gets to 25 up here, I'll start the quiz. Oh, poor Simone. I'll come and do some driving. They'll have to wait like a day for me to drive down there and put me up somewhere so I can drive back. Oh God, my eyes are itchy. Itchy eyes. Ugh. Right then. It is 5 now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Activate. Which means press play. Where is it? Here we go. So let me turn this up. Let's turn this up and let's select some different music. 80s. There we go. Right, let's go. Austin Montego were sold than Austin Montego. More Austin Montegos were sold than Austin Maestros. Blooming hell, help if I could read this, wouldn't it? I always forget that they had that. Oh, I'll show you in a sec. It's apparently false. I always forget about that like indent line down there. What a weird thing to put, but it works. It works. Anyway, no, it is false. More Maestros were sold than Montegos. I suppose that kind of makes sense because the Maestro was like the cheaper version to a certain degree, right? So winning, we've got Khan, and then we've got Doris Van Winkey, Cheeseface, Will E. W. Anchor, Willy Wanker. It's Willy Wonka, isn't it, from that book? Why Pants Man? Why not Pants Man? Moving on to question 2. The 3.5 litre Rover V8 was originally designed by which American car company? And there it is outside Mustard Shed. I thought it was Chrysler. It was General Motors. And no one thought it was Ford, which is good. Good people. So we have Khan is winning still. Why Pants Man is second. CVT, STD, FFS is third. Engine Jamming is fourth. And Ernest's Mother is fifth. What's Penelope doing playing this? In which year did production of the Morris Minor end? What a tray weird picture. Isn't that same colour as one my dad had? $1971. That's got clear lenses on it. I'm sure they used to. Were there 2 colours on them? I'm sure they were like half of it were a side light and half of it were indicator. Very strange. Oh, all change. Khan is still winning. Engine Jamming is second. Doris Van Winkey is third. Willy Wonka is fourth. And Why Pants Man is fifth. Moving on to question 4. Infamous BL shop steward Red Robber was eventually sacked. He went on to become a salesman for which organisation? I've heard of Red Robber, but I had no idea what the story behind it. He looks like a very dapper man. Morning Star newspaper, never even heard of that. Some people had their luck. So we've got Khan is first, Engine Jamming is second, Ernest's Mother is third, Doris Van Winkey is fourth, and Cheeseface is fifth. And Ernest's Mother has a streak of 4 correct answers in a row. Well done. Moving on to question number 5. In 1984, which, oh, for God's sake, you can see it. Which 1984 registered car is this? How thin them wheels are. And look how we've got an exposed towing loop as well. It's a Rover SD1. And everybody got that right, because if they didn't, they shouldn't be on this channel. Although if Julie's playing and she's Cheeseface, then I'm surprised she got it right. So we've got Khan winning, Engine Jamming second, Doris Van Winkey third, Willy Wonka fourth, and Cheeseface fifth. We are now moving swiftly on to question 6. Which company bought Triumph engines, later bought the rights and built a modified version of the engine till the 80s? Good question. I thought I knew it, and then I saw one of other answers, and I thought maybe it's that one. No, I think I know which one it is. Well, it wasn't what I thought. I thought it was DAF. It was indeed Saab. But we'll just take a minute just to look at that. Is that a Dolomite Sprint, I think? Look at that beautiful face. And that's another thing about older cars. Look, the bonnet doesn't sit all the way out to the edge of the car, pretty much like you do nowadays. Like you'd have a tiny slither there in front and pretty much always down here. How bizarre. A little bit of a change, but Khan is still winning. Moving on to question, 7. Who sang an 80s hit song about his Austin ambassador, Y-Reg? Look, I apologise to anybody that likes it, but they look bloody horrible. The guys that are doing the modification to the Allegro for the late break show, the guy that owns the company that's doing that is doing a princess, I think it is, but like a sleeper princess. It's amazing. John Chuckleworth is the correct answer. I don't know who Avin Merrion is. Vinnie Jones is a footballer. I've heard of that name. I can't picture who it is. Little change at the top. Ernest's mother, 7 correct answers in a row. Which of these was not a mini special edition? The mini silver bullet, the mini pancake roll, the mini after 8, or the mini checkmate? It was the mini pancake roll. All the other ones were true. I have them wheels on my Mini, and from the spoked bit inwards, I painted them black and left the rims silver. They look really cool. I wonder what happened to that car. My dad's friend bought it off me to do it for his nephew, but I don't know whether it ever got put back on road. It only needed a couple of sills welding on it. I think a brake cylinder. That was years ago. What is special about this Mini 1275 GT? Oh, it was crashed by Freddie Mercury. It was made into street art by Banksy. It was rescued after being left 30 years in a tunnel. It was the first Mini driven to the South Pole. Yeah, it's the one that's at Gaydon. It was rescued after being left 30 years in a tunnel at Longbridge. Engine Jamming's winning. Carney second. Doris Van Winky third. CVT STD FFS is fourth. And Y Pantsman is fifth. Moving on to question 10. According to Norman Butler of the Crankcases, why didn't the Triumph Dolomite need rust protection? You all should get this. I'll be very disappointed if you don't. And I'm impressed that Dick picked up on this from one of our videos because it weren't a main point. It was a very off-the-cuff comment. So 5 of you are in my good books. Unfortunately, 7 of you are not in my good books. It's because they're made from paper mache. Doris Van Winky is first. Engine Jamming is second. Khan is third. CVT STD FFS. FFS. It's FFS. Ernest's mother is fifth. Ernest's mother has the highest answer streak of 10. Blooming heck, Ernest's mother. She knows her onions. Oh, what was it? What was it Ernest said? He knows his onions and his leeks. Question 11. The first generation Hyundai Pony was based on which British Leyland car? Oh, I want one of them now. It doesn't even need outdoing to it. It just needs low suspension and fat alloys. Yeah, I could see a bit of a marina in there. Look how lovely that is. Oh, I bet front ender it looks better than a Marina as well. Somebody better buy me one. Oh, bit of a change. Doris Van Winkey is first. Khan is second. CVT STD FFS is third. Ernest Smulders is fourth. And White Pants Man is fifth. Mature Cheddar just hit an answer streak of 3. Well done, Mature Cheddar. Moving on to question 12, innit? A car based on which BMC design was built in India until 2014. Oh, look at that. Oh, dear. You couldn't make it up, could you? It's the Morris Oxford. Let's have a look what that does to the scores. Oh, Doris Van Winkey still first. Khan second. CVTS TDFFS third. Engine Jamming's fourth, and Willy Wonka is fifth. And Doris Van Winkey is making a comeback with 3 in a row. Moving on to question 13. Which feature was not included as standard on the 84 Austin Metro City? The City one, remember. 2-speed fan, load space map, fitted carpets or passenger sun visor. I think I know this one. I thought it's Trey weird. Yep, that's what I thought it was. Because, yes, passenger sun visor. Why would you not put one on? They're pretty much, you can make them the same as the driver's one, just fit them the opposite way. Pretty sure. Yeah. Weirdos. Maybe people that drove Austin Metro cities aren't supposed to have friends. Nothing ever truer has been said, even to this day. So we've got Doris Van Winkey first, Khan second, Engine Jamming's third, CVT STD FFS is third, fourth Simon, and Mature Cheddar is fifth. Moving on to question 14. 12 holes. According to Auto Express, the Austin Allegro is rated worse than a Morris Marina. We'll come back to this afterwards. Nine people got it right, 2 got it wrong. So well done, those 9 people, and despicable for them, the 2. But going back to this picture, these massive vents here, I'm pretty sure, just look weird. They make you think that there's something massive going on there. I assume it's because it's got such a small grill up here that they've had to put these in. And then wheels are weird. The Allegros are just weird. They're just weird, I tell you. Who'd have an Allegro? When I get back to the comments afterwards, I bet most of you would have an Allegro. I bet Allegro man would have an Allegro. The rumour has it that Allegro man loves Allegros. Moving on to question 15. Which 1980 registered car is this? It's the Austin Maxi. Oh, only one person got it wrong and they put Triumph Acclaim. Was that our judge? Oh, not much move there. So we've still got Doris Van Winkey first. Khan is second. Mature Cheddar's third. CVT STD FFS is fourth. And Willy Wonka is fifth. Moving on to question 16. Which of these cars was not made into a van? Not made into a van. You're having a Turkish, mate. All three were made into vans. I wouldn't have got that. I was too busy looking at this. So, what age? What year would that have been? Is that? Yeah, that makes sense, I think. Oh, does it? Anyway, it's just I find it a bit weird that they had these little plastic spoiler bits on back, but I didn't have a passenger door mirror. Random. Oh, just a bit of a change there. Moving on to question 17. Which of these triumphs was built in the highest numbers? The highest numbers. Acclaim, Dolomite, Spitfire, or Stag? So it was the Spitfire, surprisingly. Did that have the longest production run though? Because they did make quite a few models, didn't they? But yes, a Spitfire. Oh, there we go. So we've got Doris Van Winky first, Willy Wonka second, CVTS TD FFS. FFS. It sounds weird when I say it. Third. Khan is fourth. The Mature Cheddar is fifth. Moving on to question 18. Oh, I can't read that. Oh, I remember this. It's a funny advert. No, I don't. I didn't think it was any of them. I thought it was letters. A Morris Tal 1.7. Mr. Rob of Beers and Bangers, I'm pretty sure, wants a Morris Tal. A Morris Tal, not a Morris Bold or a Morris underscore. Oh, just a slight change. Now we are moving on to question 19. Which BMC BL car was the biggest seller of the 1960s? You'll remember this, Ernest. You were just a lad then. The Austin 1100, 1300. They're quite nice, those. I do like those. I would have gone for Mini, though. So, yeah, I'm with you guys. Oh, we've got a bit of a change. So we've got Doris Van Winky's first, Willy Wonka's second, CVTS TDFFS is third, Khan is fourth, and White Pants Man is fifth. Welcome back to the leaderboardy bit. Doris Van Winky has a streak of 10 correct answers in a row. Nice. I believe we're moving on to is it the final question now? The final question. Which of these cars was not made into a van? The Austin Allegro. Although there was an estate, weren't they? Yeah, there's one at that British Motor Museum Dewberry thingy. Austin Allegro. The Austin Montego was made into a van, was it? I assume that was just the estate version with blanks on the windows. I definitely remember them too. Let's have a look at the podium then. In third place, we've got CVTS TDFFS. In second place, we've got Willy Wonka. And in first place, we've got Doris Van Winky. Well done, Doris Van Winky. Well, that was a nice little game, wasn't it? What did everybody think of that? How did that one go? Let's see if we can find out where we got to on the comments. Matt says 2024 is the year of the Streetwise, and that is. Oh, Pingu, make a rum shake live. Bear with me 2 moments. Well, I play you what I should have played at the beginning of the live stream the other day. There you go. That's what I should have had. That's what I thought I'd uploaded the other day when me and Simone did that live stream about bikes. How much better than that is the one than the one that I actually did put on? And I can't find my notepad. So remember that one, Pingu. I will try and get the ingredients and find out where I've put the mixer thingy. I'll make a rum milkshake live. So let's go back to where we were. Dooby-dooby-doo. Dooby-dooby-dooby-doo. Talk amongst yourselves. Right, here we go. So year of the Streetwise. I mean, I must already sort of point this out to everybody. So year of the Streetwise 24. So whether you're aware of this or not, and you should be aware of it because we've talked about it quite often. Next year is the year of the Streetwise. It's gaining momentum. If you don't have a Streetwise, that's fine. You can still participate. One of the main ways you can participate is by sending a message to either Matt or Rob and asking them if you can buy a sticker from them, a Yachts 24 sticker, and you can display that in your car and proudly show everybody that next year is 2024, the year of the Streetwise, because there will be lots of Streetwise orientated events and meetups and stands happening, and just basically a lot of Streetwisey type stuff. Now, it might already be quite obvious to everybody that I don't actually have a Streetwise, but pretty much everybody else in the Yachts 24 group does have a Streetwise. So if I'll still be there attending these Yachts 24 things and bigging them up and selling merch and powering it through to the consciousness of the masses. But I might not actually have a Streetwise. So unless that changes next year, remember Yachts 24. Even if I ain't got one, because they're an amazing car. As you may see, I've reviewed Rob's Streetwise with its mild modifications, and that's a hoot. I've also reviewed Matt's Streetwise without any modifications, and that's a hoot. I've yet to test Pingu's Streetwise. I can't even remember what CC yours is. Pingu, is it a 1.6 or something? So that'll be another one to do. I would love to buy Austin Streetwise. It's on ZR alloys and it's lowered on ZR springs, but that's a standard 1.4 as well. That'd be quite fun. But yes, remember, 2024 is the year of the Streetwise. And then Rob says he's already liking this quiz. Well, that's good. Richard Denson says Ford. And Bad Bucks is here. Evening, Bad Bucks. Hope you're doing well. Barry says the 3.5 was a Buick. Dick says, by the way, the quiz has started halfway through. Yeah, I think it was on random, so all the questions were just in random order. Dick says Buick is a subsidiary of GM. Matt says, done it wrong way around. I'm watching on Chromebook instead of phone. Oh, so you're getting the delay bit. Barry says, Red Robbo was the one who organised the BL strike. Ah, that's why it makes sense. Red Robbo is like Norman's mentor. And our judge was Cheeseface, and she was fluking it. Now, although I didn't really read it as fluking at first, I thought she was being rather coarse. Cheeseface is fucking it. Bad Book says Red Robber died recently in his 90s. Dolly Spring. Ivor Howard is here. Greetings, Ivor. Hope you're doing well. Dick Dastley says Norman would know Red Robber. He was a big one for calling out strikes. Oh yes, because you don't see him. Avid Marion was from Bow Selector. I remember that now. Matt says I fit in a Mini, and it's true he does, and he could drive it, which Bad Book says, and you could even drive it. It's true. Bad Books also says that Dolomites rusted like a bar stool, and they did. He did drive it. He did I did attempt the driving, but it looked like a learner was behind the wheel. I mean, it was a bit squished, but to be honest, it was like a learner was behind the wheel when I was driving it, because it wasn't very normal feeling. If I'd have managed to take it on road, I'd have probably got used to it. But it was, everything's got a small travel on the pedals. Very strange. Bad Book says, when I was 5, those grills looked cool on my dad's Allegro. Yeah, he's one about the ones under the bumper. They do look cool. It's just weird. And it was, did you got the obvious question wrong? Well, there you go. Yeah, I think you're right there, Dick, because my Mini was A reg, and that was 84. So yeah, that makes sense. Oh, Richard Denton says, why reg was the year you were born? That's so funny, because it's not, it's after. Oh, how we laughed. Dick Dastley says, yes, Spitfire longest production. Matt says, a bit rude to say the Allegro was in a state. Now then, Kaiji Don't Cinema says the Montego was made into a van, really? Yeah, I don't remember seeing it, but I was Trey Young. The first car I ever drove, actually, was a Montego estate. That was just on a car park when I was like 16 or 17. And I remember my lasting memory of that is that car was like super plasticky inside, and it felt massive at the time. But I bet if I drove one today, I think it would tiny. And Simone would love an Allegro. I think you'd suit an Allegro, Simone. I think you'd suit an Allegro with a massive turbo lump under the bonnet and fat wheels. There you go. Not that I'm saying you've got fat wheels, but you know what I'm on about. Udrich says that was a great quiz. Well, just you wait till the next one where you'll actually have a chance of knowing the answers. And Rob says, brilliant quiz, great questions. And I totally agree. It was a very good quiz that Dick has done for us there. And I can't wait for him to do some more so I don't have to. Because, again, he saved me by sending me the link to that, because I had not put one together again. Ross says, my white pants let me down. Oh, and Mark was very good, except I was too late to join. We'll have to join in the next one. Rosa Cheek says, well set, Dickius Dastius. Oh, the chat just jumped. And Ivor says, Austin 1100. Yes, please, if only I could get one. And Ross says, I'd love to see a Montego van. Well, maybe there'll be one at the NEC. There's lots of stuff at the NEC. The NEC show, from my memory from it last year, not the restoration one, the other one, is there's so much there. Oh, you've got to be... Basically, we're not going to be able to do a Norman and Ernest walk round of the whole thing, because it'd take about 4.5 weeks. So I think we're going to have to come up with some cunning plan where we look at a stand or two and talk to people rather than look at cars. I think that might be the way forward, Ernest. If you agree, we'll just look at stuff and then talk to people. Exactly, Dick. Viewer submitted quiz rounds. It's a good thing. Well, to be honest, Simone, I didn't want to pinch your pictures, but next time, if I'm allowed to go on and pinch some pictures of yours, I can do the same one, but with pictures of Pinky, and any other bike-related stuff you've got on there. Because me and Simone, the plan, and you'll have to kick me up the arse, Simone, with this, is that every 2 weeks we do a two-wheeled chat where we talk about bikes, and anybody can join in, because we feel that there's not enough bike community content on YouTube. There's lots of car community content, and there's lots of bike single person content, but there's not community content apart from Teapot One. He does quite a lot of community stuff. Oh, there we go. Oh, Dick Dastardly says BT and British Rail had loads of them. I think we were on about Montego vans. So were they just the same as the Maestro van, like the car bit with a box on the back, or was it like the estate just made into a van? As in, was it like the Escort van, where it was like just the car but with a van sides on it, or was it like the Corsa van where it had a big box on it? Tommy Hanlon Siri says, good evening, everybody. Good evening, Tommy. Hope you're doing well. Rosie Cheat says, my engine jammed. Got a sticky mester jar up now. I've still got some engine jam that I need to decant. So Ross asked the same question on there. And Simone is already buying into the Streetwise thing. So Simone says, I will need to test drive a Streetwise on my channel. And you will. You will need to do that. In fact, we'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it. But there's ways we can get that done on there. I'm trying to think who in the community's got one that's the closest. I think Rob's the closest. Oh no, well, actually, Pingu's probably the closest. Or actually, it might be about the same. Oh, it could be close. It could be close between them two. Is that a reference to me that, Matt, I currently earn 12% of hope? Remember, you van borrow my spare site. Oh, you can borrow my spare Streetwise. Have you got more than one? Or have you just got the one, Pingu? And I'll gladly borrow it. Oh, Matt's going to have his ECU remapped soon. That crazy Welsh bloke, Mike Boaty, had his Freelander from Azamantique. Oh, Mad Mike. Sonic Blue 1.6 and Tempest Grey 1.4, both four-seaters. I didn't know you'd got... Why did I not know you'd got two? Rosie says, Jenny from the Smashing Piston Yard is pretty streetwise. I'm sure she'll be welcome at the yacht. That's the car that I'd be taking anyway. Yeah. Maybe, actually, having said that, for these streetwise things, if I've not got a streetwise to take, it'd probably be Henny, because I'd be in charge of bringing all the merch and stuff, and we'd need that extra boot space that Henny has for chairs and stuff like that, because obviously many people are going to want to come and talk to us about Streetwise, and it's nice for us to have a bit of a welcoming sit down area and a table where we can play giant card games or eat cupcakes with Streetwisers on them, which is another idea. There you go, guys. The Dark Monks, we need to talk about food that's Streetwise related. We've already got waffle butties we can do with little rice paper emblems on them, like cupcakes and stuff. Or ice cream cones. Oh, Matt, that is worth a round of applause. Bow Selector was the worst archery show ever. Perfect. Mini stick figure mats, that'd be cool. There are places where you can get yourself 3D scanned, and then you can have little 3D prints, action figures of yourself. We should do that. We should do that of the Streetwise crew. Oh, this is getting silly now. Shut up, Simon. Blake is here. Asking for a friend. What if you don't like Streetwise? If you don't like Streetwise, that's fine. This is a community. The year of the Streetwise 2024 is a community set up for people that do like the Streetwise. But there's equally accepting of people that don't like the Streetwise. They just won't be bringing a Streetwise. You can celebrate things you don't like. What's Matt got to say? We are in search of small cars for me to fit in, as long as Simon is happy to keep the feature. Definitely. Yeah, so we'll do that if we're ever anywhere and somebody's got a small car and they want to see if Matt can fit in it, and I'll video him getting in it, as long as Matt's up for doing that. Again, Matt, you have to show caution and don't do anything that might injure yourself or crash. Pingu says he likes Lake Rose. His dad had 3-door estate when he was little. Oh, he says ickle. Don't overestimate my knowledge. You know I'm mediocre at everything. You're not mediocre at everything. Skick has a question. When's your next visit to Simone? I don't know. I don't think it'll be this year. Because I need to save me pennies. But yeah, when we get a bit more into next year, I'll probably do another little trip down, because there's a couple of Pingu cars I need to test drive again anyway. Yeah, there's going to be some times. There's going to be some times where everybody's in the same place. Hopefully next year we can start gelling more together, doing meetups and stuff like that. I think money's the main thing, because it's not cheap driving around country, even without the hotel bitties. Richard Denton says, no, you need an MG Maestro, MG Montego Turbos. Get one, Simon. You know it makes sense. Yeah, I'd go for a... Would I go for a Maestro or Montego? To be honest, I'd rather just have a standard one. I don't know. Maybe Montego. I don't know why. I don't know why at all, really. I could swap wheels off them for Margaret, because they're the same hubs. Rob said the crankcases will be too busy trying to get away from Hubnut. He's like a that is true. That is true. Every time we go somewhere and Hubnut's there, he comes chasing after Norman and Ernest like that. Oh, Norman and Ernest, do you want to buy a Hubnut hat and badge and bottle opener? He's obsessed. Blakey says that Hubnut is a layabout like Butler. That is true. 2026, according to Pingu, is the year of the Montego van. And Matt says Hooked on Classics is our southern correspondent if she accepts. Well, it'd have to be southwest, because we've got Pingu for southeast, I assume. It looked like a Marina van, except it was a Montego. Should I Google this and we can show it everybody? What was it? Montego van. Oh yeah, it's a bit of a weird thing, that, isn't it? Why is it coming up under China car history? Oh, that one. Oh, that's a Maestro one. Oh, that is strange. Is that a real one? That's not a real one. Very peculiar. It's a bit of a... Well, let me see if I can share it. See if this is the same one. Doobie-doobie-doop. Oh, God, which one were it? This one, I think. Yeah, there we go. There you go. What's that all about? That's weird, isn't it? That's not just a bit weird. That's like really weird. It's Chinese. It's got Chinesey bits on it. Oh, there you go. How odd. I assume they weren't all Chinese built ones, unless they were. I don't know why I'm assuming anything. It makes an ass of you and me. Someone says she's too lazy to be our Southern West correspondent. Don't forget to mention the joint Beards and Bangers and Smashing Pistons meet up at Chiltern Raleigh on the 19th of May next year. Yes, so one of the things that's happening next year as well, in May, which is, I suppose it's not too far into the season, is it? Quite near the beginning, is at the Chiltern Raleigh, where our good friend Rob from Beards and Bangers has attended and videoed already. Me and him are doing a joint club stand. So there'll be Beards and Bangers and Smashing Pistons. In my head, Rob, how I envisage it is we've got a row of cars, and at one end we've got your car with the Beards and Bangers flag, and at the other end we've got my car with the Smashing Pistons flag, and then whoever turns up can go in between. But yeah, we'll try and get. I assume we need to get numbers. So yeah, well, right. If you need more details, message me or Rob. We'll get more details to you. And yeah, it'd be good to get an idea of numbers, and it'll be a good meetup. It's fairly central in the country, and we can make a bit of a thing of it. So yeah, it'd be good to get folk down there. We'll see how we can push that, and hopefully folk will enjoy it. It looks like a massively amazing show from the videos that I've seen on there. There's plenty of stuff to look at and plenty of stuff going on. So yeah, it'll be a good day out. Jolly well thought of reminding me of that, Rob. Thank you very much. Rosie says, though Jenny would hope fully be part streetwise, or am I spoiling things? That is true that you've got, yeah, that's actually part of Jenny will be a streetwise. Norman and Ernest in the kitchen baking streetwise cupcakes. Well, worse things have happened. Let's see. Dick confirms Norman and Ernest in the kitchen would be great. And Carl Davis is here. And we should say to Carl, hi. And Carl says, loving the RGB lights, can't beat RGB LEDs. Yeah, these ones here are the other ones. Look, they've got so many little patterns. Some of them don't really show up. Pew, pew, pew. I've also got these disco lights, Carl. But they're not LED. They're proper. In fact, oh no, I can't be bothered. They're proper filament lights and everything, and they get red hot. And now I'm blind because I've been staring at them. Pingu says I could bring motors up to Rob Land one day if that's better for everybody. Maybe, Pingu, that'd be a laugh. We could organise a meet up there. In fact, maybe that could be for the Chiltern Rally. Maybe we could do it then. Matt says, I'm so easily pleased. I kept putting hopefully in the hope it got noticed. So to see it written has made my night. Richard Denton says, you and Hubnut laugh. You love him. Of course I do. He's an amazing guy, Mr. Ian Seabrook. I quite like Hubnut. When we met him, he was very friendly. Well, when Norman met him, he was very friendly, and Ernest liked him as well, didn't you, Ernest? Not as nice as that young Project Nigel, though. Ernest held his hand. It was a touching moment for everybody that witnessed it. Except there was no touching, not that I was told about anyway. Matt says he keeps forgetting Pingu is down south, and that is not a euphemism. Well, As long as he's watching at the same time, I don't mind. That's the only one on Google, says Cosy, don't see anymore, and it looks like a Maestro van with a Montego front end swap. Right. And Pingu says the same thing there. If you look up Austin Montego van, you'll see loads. Well, let me just try it just to see what happens. You just keep coming up with random plow to me. An estate, an estate, an estate, an estate, an estate, an estate, just a normal one. Don't come up with any vans to me. Just that same one that we've seen. Oh, there's a tasty estate car. Oh, let's not go down this rabbit hole of buying a Montego and slamming it to the floor. Because that would not only be ridiculous, but immense fun. Why is it not bringing them up then for me if it brings them up for everybody else? Maybe it's because I'm spelling Austin wrong. No, still not bringing anything up. Just loads of estate cars and saloons. No vans. Back to the chat. It's just a Maestro van with a Montego bonnet and wings. Never seen one. I have never seen a Cortina van, says Simone. Maybe that's a future project idea for Told TC. Ross says a Maestro sleeper van with an MG turbo engine would be cool. Yeah. Although rather than turbos, I'm thinking superchargers for stuff. Although you've got, that's a stupid idea, Simon. Turbos are better. Rob says, I'll post the booking link with instructions when the booking is open. There will also be a Yachts 24 stand. So Rob completely forgot about the Yachts 24 bit as well. So there'll be smashing pistons, beards and bangers and Yachts 24, all at the Chiltern Rally. Imagine how honoured the Chiltern Rally is to have those three high-profile events going on at the same time. Wasn't the original Ford P100 pickup thingy based on a Cortina, says Pingu. Well then, there you go. I'm shocked how well in advance the car shows are organised, arranged, booked up. That is true. I was thinking, maybe we could sort out some at the NEC next year. But that's already booked up. It's 2025 we're looking at now. So I've messaged them to see how you go on getting a stand there. You can still book trade stands for next year, but the club stands are fully booked. Oh, good boy, Carl. Carl's already we're counting Carl in for next year. Good old Carl. And then Matt says, red, green, blue lightsabers are cool. I want a lightsaber. We should sort a convoy for the Chiltern show. We should do that. We should have key members of the Yachts 24 and club thing start from different locations and drive up there. So maybe I start down south and convoy up from the south. Rob would have to go somewhere to convoy down. Maybe you've got to do the north down one. Yeah, that'd be a cool idea. You wouldn't need to slam a Montego to the floor, says Rob. The suspension will likely do it by itself. Ujid says, I saw Hubnut once at the Motorist. He looked very Hubnutty. He does seem super nice indeed. Yes, he was. He was recording a video and I didn't realise, and I butted in to shout across to him across a field, and he replied with a friendly answer and a nod and a smile. He was a very nice chap. Pingu says, you never know, I might have the 420 Tourer on the road by Chiltern May time. That'd be a good thing. And Simone says she will never go to the NEC again. Bless you, Simone. Yeah, it's like, no, it's cashless, isn't it? That's the problem. Oh, now then, Matt. Timu has some lightsabers. Don't tell me that. Oh, we're at the bottom of the comments. So what we shall do, we shall roll on to quiz number 2. So let me get back to library. Come on, Kahoot. Here we go. So this is UK logos. So it's basically everything is whose logo is this, and it'll be slightly altered, and you have to select which logo it is. I thought I just did Jack. Oh, it's Cookie. Cookie. Simone was saying she'd never seen you the other day. Why don't you come over here? Cookie. No, you're out of luck, Simone. She's not bothered. Right then, let's get this game shared. Moving on. It's 18 minutes past. Here we go. There's your PIN number. Get logging in. We'll start it when this gets to 20 minutes. So 1 minute 20. 1 hour 20 minutes. Oh, she's gone. Matt's so cookie. That is a good point. Surely a trade stand is ideal. Engine Jam, Sharon Secrets, Car Mechanics #1 best-selling motor memoir, etc. That is true. That is true, actually. Although you can't take a car on the trade stand bits, I don't think. And yeah, all on the website for the place, there's all the prices for the trade stand and stuff, but there's nothing telling you how much you have to pay for a club stand. So maybe you don't. I mean, I assume you do. Also, I realised I'll just leave that there, Carl. Also, I realised the week after the classic car NEC show is a blooming NEC motorcycle live, which I'm definitely not considering going to or judge. I am considering going to it. I need more bike content. God darn it! In fact, that'd be a good thing for me and Simone to go to. But Simone won't go to the NEC. How could we get round that? I don't know. Carl Davis is Pootash. Pootash is Carl Davis. You'll never see one at the same time as you see the other. That's how it works with alter egos. Right, so we're on to, it's gone past 20. We've got 11 people there now. Let's crack on with this game. Oh, it's very quiet, isn't it? You'll have to put up with me talking. So it's all going to be whose logo is this, and then you have to say which logo it is. Whose logo is this? Now then. I'm going to turn this music up. It is Yamaha's logo. It's easy to tell because it's 3 tuning forks. Oh, we've got some classic names here. So when you got 3 people got it right, Stinky Winky, Phoenix number 4 skin. Crank Crumpets, that's a good name. Also ran. Honestly. Children. Question 2. Whose logo is this? Oh. Is it Easy Jet, Easy Plane, Easy Flight, Easy Property? It's a bit weird drinking out of a school on a weekday. Easy Property. It's not Easy Jet. That don't look anything like Jet, does it? Easy Property. Oh, Stickman's there. Phil Schofield. Oh dear. Moving on to question 3. Whose logo is this? Shock. W.H. Smiths. Everybody got that right. Well done. Moving on to question number 4. Whose logo is this? Oh, crikey. I don't know that one. I'd guess that's what I guessed as well. Brucey Bonus has moved into the top 5. While you're playing this, try and think of something for me to do tomorrow. I've got a day off, and I was going to go to the yard, but Mr. Mustard is not available tomorrow, so I need to think of something to do. Oh, and also next Tuesday, I'm going to do a live troll hunt because it's Halloween. So keep your diaries open. And it'll be Tuesday in the daytime, not at the night. Whose logo is that? Bic. I think they're French as well. But it's a weird logo, that, because why are they holding the pen behind them? Unless this is the back of the head. And if that's the back of the head, why has the jumper thing got a big V? Very strange. Question 6. Whose logo is this? It is Walker's. Who put Doritos? Naughty. No change. Moving on to question 7 now. 7 of 18. Whose logo is this? Oh, it's tiny. Whoever's logo it is, isn't it? Not very big. A cool logo. Curry's PC World. What did it used to be? There were Curry, a Comet. That was the other one. Whatever happened to Comet? Oh, Stickman's moved into 4th place. Well done. Getting up there. Let's have a look. Question 8. Let's see where we get from there. Whose logo is this? Oh, I know that one. I know that one. Sharon's logo, isn't it? It's Skype. Who put Super Drug? Honestly. Oh, no change in the order. We are now moving on to question 9. Question 9 is halfway through the questions. We are now halfway through the quiz. Whose logo is this then? Oh, is it Aldi Ardos? Surely that should be Argos. Asda or Audi? Ardos. Oh, I see what they've done. I see what they've done there. It's Asda, innit? Ardos. Oh, there's no change in the order. Oh, we need more excitement. Question 10. Whose logo is this? Is it Outlook, Office 365, Google Cloud, or File Explorer? What the hell is that logo? Is it supposed to be a door that's opened, or Office 365? Some of these are very strange. Oh, there's still no change. Oh, it's very stable. Question 11. Whose logo is this? Is it the Sunday Times, the Sunday Politics, the Saturday Times, or the Sun? It is the Sun, and everyone got that right. Everyone. So again, no change. We're going to see a bit of movement now. Number 12. See what happens. Whose logo is this? Is it Travago, Thomas Cook, Travel Republic, or Thompson? Well, actually, that's good. That's a good question. Thompson. Okay, I thought it was Thomas Cook. Oh, we've got a bit of change there. So we've got Phil Schofield first. Whatever that one is. Phoenix second. Crank Crumpets third. Stickman fourth. And a Brucey bonus is fifth. Moving on to question 13. About a third of the way through. 2/3 of the way through. Whose logo is this? Is it Life Fitness, Life Gyms, Life Gym and Swim Clubs, or Change for Life? Change for Life. It's a bit of a weird logo. This, like, I mean, that's supposed to be an L. It kind of works-ish, I suppose. That's supposed to be an I, but it's like, to me, that's just someone stood there who's about to get, like, sniped in the head. I mean, it's an F, but how many people can do that? I mean, they look like, it's very strange. And then this one, what are they made out of? Rubber? Very strange. Oh, we've got a little bit of a change there. We've got Phil Schofield top, Phoenix second, Crank Crumpets third, Cookie and Jack's moved up to fourth, and Pootash has moved up to fifth. Well done, Pootash. And whose logo is this again? Shockingly, is it Walls, Nestle ice cream, Ben and Jerry's, or Yumu? I want ice cream now. Might have some toast after this. I'm pickish. It is Walls. Yeah, I thought it was Nestle, actually. Good job I'm not doing this quiz. Oh, Cookie and Jack have gone. So we've got Phil Schofield first, Phoenix second, Crank Crumpets third, Pootash fourth, Stickman enters the fray again at fifth. Moving on to question 15. Unilever. It's an interesting logo, that, isn't it? I'm trying to see what all the insidey bits mean. Who are the all insidey bits? Because there's like leaves and stuff, and then there's like, I mean, that looks like a fish. What's this bit up here? It's like a flower. I don't know what these are supposed to be. Is that supposed to be the sun? Who knows? Maybe it's bombs. Oh, look at that. So Phil Schofield first, Phoenix second, Crank Crumpets third, Cookie and Jack moved back into third at fourth, and Stinky Winky appears to be fifth. Question 16. Is that DPD, Parcel Force, FedEx, or Dropbox? Dropbox. I thought that were DPD. I'm rubbish at this. Oh, Stinky, Winky, and Cookie and Jack have moved places. Moving on to question 17. Penultimate question. Which means it's penultimately exciting. Whose logo is this? Is it H&M, M&S, B&Q, or F&F? F&F. Is that the Sainsbury's fashion brand or something? It's B&Q, apparently. I assume the B&Q go there. Hard to tell, isn't it? But it is orange, and they do sell orange buckets for £1. That's all the logic I need. No change here. So, going into the final question, any of these top three could win. You guys, after that top three, you're stuck. Ooh. Nescafe, Nestle, Nespresso, Nestle Cafe. When you look at some of these logos out of context, they just look weird. People get paid multiple thousands to come up with these, but that one with Nespresso. So that means the podium positions are number 3, Crank Crumpets. Well done, Crank Crumpets. Number 2 is Phoenix. Well done, Phoenix. And that means number 1 is Phil Schofield. There you go. Cookie was 4th, and Brucey Bonus was 5th. Nice one. And there we go. That was the logos quiz. Did everybody like that logos quiz? Hopefully they did. I have no idea what that means. No judge. And Simone has some bike content she needs to upload. We're all waiting for that, Simone. Matt says, I'm hoping to get you some bike content sorted. And no, I'm not talking about my ex. Yes, Matt is trying to line me up some decent bike content. Yeah, it'd have to be the week after the 12th, Matt, because Mustard's meetup's on the 12th, and it is all planning to be going ahead. So unfortunately, that's a busy weekend for me. That was Cookie. Cookie wrote this message, apparently. And that's very friendly of her. Carl says he's doing a crap. Oh, you're doing crap, okay. Typhoon, there's a property. Rob says, Carl Davis, is that why you're pootash? Comet was sold for £1. And it was millions in debt. I didn't realise that. I did wonder why they disappeared. Yeah, because like Currys and Comet used to be the two main places, didn't they? I always thought Comet were better, to be honest. Stephen S. Paul is here. He says, hello, Norman and friends. Greetings. And then Simone says, Steve. Oh, and then all the things have moved. I did a great film on Dropbox. I think I remember that, Simone. Unless I'm making that up. Matt says, used to do collections at B&Q for Black & Decker. Doorbells never worked on the gates. Well, maybe they weren't their gates. Wonderful quizzing, says Rob. Yes, I thought that one was all right. I bugged it up on the Fit for Life or whatever it was. Yeah, I think that's it. Rob says, well done, Simon and Dick Dastardly. All the thanks is to Dick Dastardly. All I did was sit here and read questions out. And Ross says, Brucey found that hard, no cuddly toy. Carl says, I had a bike when I was 17, a Honda MBX 125. Fell off it after 20 minutes. 20 minutes is not bad going. I assume it were when you were stationary. Matt says, we can plan it for any day, really. I just thought the coffee morning days would give you a more filming opportunity. Yeah, definitely. And it's a place to convene as well, Matt. So, yeah, definitely that. I mean, you can give him my email address if you want, and I can arrange stuff. Is it the same guy with a Tourer? Because I want to see his Tourer as well. Oh, there's so many cars for me to look at. In fact, if anybody wants me to review their car, I mean, why would you? But if you fancied letting me drive around in your car and stuff, ping me a message at. Oh, I don't think I can put the picture up while we're doing this. No, I can't. No, smashing pistons at googlemail.com. I can't put the thing up while I'm doing that. Yeah, ping me an email and we'll sort something out. Rob says, doesn't Sharon suffer from Dropbox? Oh, she's very very elasticated for her age, Rob. Very elasticated. Hang on a minute, where did we get to? Who remembers Laskies? Is that an ice cream thing? My suggestion for tomorrow is take Juju for a picnic with the rum shake and chocolates at a Castley place. Julie works on a Tuesday. She gets Wednesdays off, and I get Tuesdays off. So, unfortunately, we can't do that one, Pingu. Rosie says, please, can anyone provide some engine jam for my crumpet? I feel less cranky if I scoff a jammy crumpet. I know Judge's suggestion for tomorrow is to listen to Pingu. But you're working, oh Judge. Don't be so silly. Matt says, I tried riding a mate's 350 power valve at 18, chased it up the street on the back wheel as soon as I let the clutch out. They can be crackers. Carl says, was it Saturday or Sunday? Was what, Saturday or Sunday? That I'm seeing you on Saturday, if that's what you're talking about, Mr. Carl. And Matt says, yeah, he's got a 75 Tourer, an 80 Supra. Oh, that's been garaged and off the road for years, and a bike. Oh, Laskey's was an electrical store. I don't remember that one. Another neighbour has an MZ and a midget. An MZ. Matt says, I got engine jam and it's Norman Butler certified. Then that's it. Then Saturday. Yes, there is a few engine jams out there. If people would like engine jams, there's 3 out there at the moment. Matt has an engine jam. Ernest has an engine jam. And Simone from Hooked on Classics also has an engine jam. I think I gave Simone an engine jam. I don't think I presented the engine jam. I think it was just in the bag. I should have filmed the presentation of the engine jam. I'll have to do that next time, Simone. So there we go. It is 9:41, and I believe Mr. Boaty will be doing a stream at 10 on Monday. So I shall let all you lovely people disappear off to make tea and toast, or I don't know, whatever it is you do in preparation for the Boaty live stream of a Monday. And I shall thank you for watching. I will definitely take what's that book? Oh, no, that's not it. Take any suggestions for. There's no Boaty tonight. Why is there no Boaty tonight? That's weird. I shall definitely take up any quizzes on Kahoot. So you can go to Kahoot and create your your own quizzes. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can share this. Then I can kind of show you how you get on with it. Share screen. So you basically create a free account. You don't have to pay for it. I only pay for it so I can have more than 10 people playing on there. You can just click on create, click Kahoot. I normally go for blank canvas, and then basically you can add your question, so you can put up on there whatever the question is why do I bother, and then you can put a picture there of something random, and then the first answer can be something like why not, and the second answer could be something like because you're thin. The third option could be, I don't know, for the love of God, why not? And the fourth action can be noodles. And obviously the fourth one is the correct one, so you just put a tick there. You can change what question type it is, how long it is, standard points, if there's one answer or multiple answers. And then you add a question, make it a true or false one. And then the question could be, am I cool like I think I am? And the answers can be true or false. And then you click which one you think is the right one. So that's how you create quizzes. You can do them in different ways. Let's get rid of that one. We don't need that one. Delete it. And you can put pictures on. You can only put the quizzes where the pictures come in squares if you're paying for it. That's not a standard feature, but you can do the ones where it's a picture and you can say what car is this and whatever. It'll not dissolve onto the screen. So there we go. That's how you can do that. So you might be worth on there. See what's going on. So yeah, apparently there's no birthday live tonight. Matt says I've started bathing in brandy. I want to get into the Christmas spirit. Pingu says he's working. Oh, he's working tonight. Okay. Oh, the restaurant's closed tomorrow instead. Okay. Tommy's off. Good night. Mark says he's not working. He's not streaming tonight because he's working. Trisha says good night all. Good night, Trisha. Ross says the restaurant is open. You can tell I don't watch any boaty lives and stuff. Carl's off. See you later, everyone. Have the most spiffing night. Take care, Carl. See you on Saturday. You'll have to ping me what time's best, and then I can work out what time to set off again. Matt says 20 of us again. Hello. Yeah, I'm not going to the yard tomorrow because Paul says he's busy. Mustard was doing a live instead. Oh, Simone says thanks for the quiz, Simon. And then says she was shite this evening. Adam turns up just as we're leaving again. And Rosie says, another smashing quiz. Excellent question set in by Dick Dastius. Exactly. And Rob reminds me to remind everybody to click the like button. So thank you, guys. And I shall see you same time next week for another Quizzical Monday. And I may be doing a quiz this Thursday. A stream this Thursday. Won't be a quiz one. It'll just be general random stuff. So greetings, see you all, and have a much joyous time. And thank you for joining.